Okay, this is Orion Trail, and this is a sci-fi spin on the Oregon Trail. So, this should be interesting. Let's get into it. Select a mission. The first one, I guess. The Wilkie May. A sister galaxy to our own, the Wilkie May is nearly identical. Efforts to explore the sector have been put off because it's really annoying to refer to it by name. Great. Engage. Okay, so, pick our captain. Nick Druckmann, Captain Forever, or the Space King. Let's see, they have different stats. Doesn't say what they are. Like shields, talking, science, and charisma, maybe? Sporting individual, Captain Druckmann has visited many worlds and returned to tell the tale each and every time he attempts his model endurance to survive. In an effort to find her nasty little brother who was responsible for blowing up the Earth, it got better. Captain Forever has allied with the Galaxy Force. Crew has always has phases set to grounded for life. Denny McBennis, the son of Galaxy Force hero Dusty McBennis, suffered a massive head wound during basic training. Now the bemused lad believes he is the king of space and everyone else has strict orders to go with it. I see, it says right here, tactics, diplomacy, science, bravado. I love this. There's a frantic helmsman here. Just okay. Let's go with Captain Forever. She seems the most silly. Oh. Pick your first officer. Okay. Loretta Fife. Cunning, quick-witted, logistics, no-nonsense attitude. Ted Bundy. These people look a lot more serious. Stern man of action. Justice in the galaxy. I guess we probably want to even out our stats a bit, so we have 0 in attack and tactics, so we probably want to add some to that. Sergeant Dorschel led the effort to repel the unstoppable tide of roach people, later referred to as the Thoraxix invasion. One thing is certain, this lady more knows than you do about bugs. Okay, good. Etymologist. Is it entomologist or etymologist? I was getting them mixed up. Don Sacker, Tamir Nadav. Look at that beard, it's so pointy. And Gail Kliggers. He has bravado. I think this pointy beard is good because it will give us tactics and bravado. Okay, let's go. It's a dog person. David Xiang, certified Ursan genius. Lieutenant Xiang joined Galaxy Force, but he's still a cub since then. Thrived as navigator. Tech specialist, extensive knowledge, boundless curiosity. Nothing get him into trouble. Nothing phases. So, yeah. Stripped of a formal rank for being too stern. As a server now suffers through a creepy 4 smiles and backhanded compliments. That doesn't sound good. I like Happy Boy. Let's just go with him. Okay, we have so much science. Okay. So, ooh. We've got to get all the way to this place. Choose your starting resources. Yes, this is very, very Oregon Trail, isn't it? Let's see. I guess we'll just even it out a bit. Crew, food, hull, fuel, a bit more hull, food, and a bit more fuel. There we go. That'll do. Probably. It's probably a terrible decision, but I don't know what I'm doing. So we drag the map like this. Okay. Oh no, that's our goal. I got it backwards. Okay, so we're starting all the way over here. And I guess we just need to select. So should we go for an asteroid field? You're not really flying into an asteroid field. No. Oh, class U stars, class V. Similar to a class K or M star, but you know, pinkish. Okay, good. Collection of space rocks and debris. So it's got some threat. This has some threat, but it has a plus mystery cube. Let's go for the mystery cube. It could even be a boat. Oh, yes, we're running out of fuel as we go. Which makes sense. Oh no, a cube-like ship. Oh dear. It's the dreaded Analog Collective. They demand you assimilate into their ancient mainframe, replacing any advanced technology with a superior, outdated appliances, mainly toasters. Okay. Upgrade them instead, fight back, send a delegation. So that looks like that takes away crew and gives us some mystery box. I was just noticing the bridge here. With red alert going and the captain with a strange headgear giving orders. That's marvellous. Let's upgrade them instead. The Analog Collective has lived in a haze of retro appliances for so long you must feel sorry for them. You covertly install a Galaxy Net connection to their ship. Certainly this will help them realise the error of their Luddite ways. Okay, so the probability drive. This is like what determines the outcome. I had a little look through the how to play. But yeah, it's just a dice roll, I guess. But we got bonuses because of science and stuff. Oh dear! That's the worst possible result, I'm pretty sure. Or is that a good result? Is that a good skull? I bet it's not. You will be downgraded. The analogs really take to the Galaxy Net. Unfortunately, Galaxy Net also takes Lem, as a collective can really dominate online arguments. Several crew members convert. Worse, they take over their favourite games site message board. Okay. So we've lost 2 diplomacy? Oh dear, and 8 crew. Obvious trope unlocked. Brilliant. Okay, well this has started as well as it can be expected. It's a Class B star, but more blue. Okay. A high mass star near the end of its lifespan. So this could give us extra crew, and this could give us extra food. I think we're lower on crew, so let's go set a course for here. Also, we food and fuel are constantly being consumed. That's something to consider. You've made it to Levastin Perilous Vesper Nebula. I think that is a V. That's not an Uesper Nebula. An endless battle between Ticosians, a chili powder people, and the Oculoids, a minor eyeball squid federation, rages across the nebula. Yeah, they're really laying on the zaniness thick, aren't they? It's like, ooh, hey, it's chili powder people. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Let's see. Rescue survivors with your electromagnet. Pass behind the lines, try to negotiate a ceasefire. This costs us food and gives us... Everything gives us crew. What is this site? Oh, that's Hull. Yeah, I don't want to lose Hull. Let's try to negotiate a ceasefire. Let's be Federation about this. We invite the leaders of both factions to come aboard your ship for negotiations. Okay, this only gives us a bonus of +1 because I lost some diplomacy. Never mind. Oh, yes! Look at that! The leaders arrive and you begin your presentation. With each piece of clip art, slide transition and bulleted list, you change their minds. The ancient war is ended. You attend large feasts at both camps, tacos and calamari. Cool. So it looks like we gained bravado, food, and crew. Moving on. Okay. So there is quite a random element to things. Like, a lot of this is dice roll. It has a bit of a board game feel to it. Set a course. Of course, a single player board game. Oh my goodness. The deadly space pirate, oh my god. That's Epsilon 9 level. Oh my god. Has escaped prison. He is seeking vengeance on you and your crew for sending him away those long years ago. I didn't do that. Damn it. Shit happened in a prequel. What is this mystery box item? I don't know. It just says minus question mark. Find the perfect place to hide. Let us come fill it. Let's find the perfect place to hide. You order a navigation computer to take your ship to the last place the pirate would expect you to go. What about the helmsman? Don't they get a say? Is it just a computer? Is the helmsman just there to push button to look? Is this helmsman just like a kid in an arcade who's wiggling the joysticks when it says insert coin on the screen? Is that what's happening? In moments, your ship is self-docking and the last place the pirate would go, prison. The good news is, explaining to the warden why the autopilot just crashed your ship into the prison was great diplomatic practice. Okay. So we lost some hull, we lost some crew, but the captain is more diplomatic now. Okay. Yeah. A yellow star, much like our own. Orange nebula. Shifting browns and oranges make up this murky cloud formation. Let's go to the G-type star. Might find a sentient species. You report to the bridge in the morning, but you're the only one there. Bridge crew are all inside their quarters crying. Apparently this ship has been hit by a particularly virulent space strain of imposter syndrome. Reassure the bridge crew. Oh, the poor bridge crew. You can relate. We've all felt like that. You reassure the crew to make them feel better. Okay. I'm not sure how this bonus thing works, because... Oh. Model RNG series. Brilliant. Just saw that. Decided to remind you, crew, about the reasons you appreciate them, such as ask the tearful voice in the other little door. You pause for so long it gets awkward. They hand in their resignations. Brilliant. Okay. Class M star. Older star at the end of its lifespan. Yep. The way forward is obscured by an endlessly churning cosmic storm. Green light pulses and flashes from within the thick, vibrant clouds. How will you proceed? I'm just noticing this question mark is probably a dice. I don't know. I should probably look at the how to play a bit more. It doesn't have a tutorial. That's what's interesting. It just has a how to play section. It's kind of, that's the old way. Use faster light to outrun the lightning. Use EMP to negate the storm. I think the colour indicates what stat we're using. So I think purple is probably good because it's bravado. Harness the storm's power. Give the order to your navigator and ready your engineers. Send out an array of energy designed to attract the storm's fury and harness its power. Okay. Yeah, the bonus seems to sort of just move the starting point, but how is that helpful if it's random? With several strikes of spacey nebula lightning, you managed to generate a modest amount of fuel. Space Benjamin Franklin would have been proud. Okay, and there's a planet detected. Class M planet. Planet orbiting the star. It might be worth checking out. Cool. You get a warning from the ship's AI. A pipe containing hyper-chilled fuel is about to rupture and cause damage to the ship. The AI recommends you dump the fuel into space. Yeah, I agree. Better trust the AI on this one. You don't really feel like replacing the damaged fuel lines today. With the press of a button, you dump the icy offending fuel. Okay. Yeah, this kind of seems like it could also be like a mobile game. I'm not sure if it actually is. It could be. You pick up the broadcast as you pass nearby Warrior World. All are invited to prove their worth in the fields of glory and win fabulous prizes, food, fame, lifelong friendships, death. You stroke your chin and consider the possibilities. Of course, assemble the away team. Select away team leader. Right, we need someone with fighting, so that's Rerit Dorshell. Your away team arrives in front of the Colosseum. Banners proudly displaying various home planets wave in the breeze. There is a buzz of excitement in the air. Your team of champions await your orders. Find some food first? Yeah, find some food first. Team sets off to find some hopefully edible street food in the midst of all the revelry. The team arrives at a small cluster of food carts, each offering a different style of food. Unfortunately, all the signs are in languages that don't currently exist in Galaxy Force database. The away team looks for you to orders. Let's see. Get the spiciest looking thing. There we go. Team approaches the food stand and Rachel... Oh, I see what it means. The pluses give more ticks. So basically, I need to get on this. I need to be really lucky. Oh, and also the number of crewmen. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Oh no, we lost a red shirt. Rachel, Rerit Dorshell managed to scarf down the spicy food with ease. Unfortunately, Floyd C. Hubert seems to be super allergic and blows up like a balloon. Then they float away. You beam aboard the food anyway. Okay, so it's just... Oh wow, look at what's going on down here. These scenes have really cool pixel art. Like, I'm really appreciating this tiny little scene down here. Alright, begin the challenge. The team proudly marches into the arena, ready to prove the awesomeness of the Galaxy Force. The team enters a large open arena. Some kind of large elephant centaur towers above them menacingly, wielding a tree trunk in its trunk. Anyway, it's really big and scary. Wait, if it's an elephant centaur, doesn't that mean it would have like a human torso and an elephant body? So why does it have a trunk? Is it like got a trunk on its human face? Or is it the other way around? Is it human legs and an elephant head? I don't know. Anyway, it's really big and scary. Rachel, Rerit, I keep saying I want to say Rachel. It's Rerit. Lure into a corner and immobilize it. Is blue, so it's probably the best option. Team fans out, trying to lure it into the perfect spot for a trap. Engage. Yeah. It's funny how like the oh no, the crew actually form like sort of human shields. to be a sort of relative success almost, or I don't know. The creature is lured into a corner and then charges through it. It takes out a wall. Some of the audience and several crew members. Barrett learns that your team technically won while the other combatants left the arena. Okay, great. Oh dear, look at the skulls. Oh no, that used to be red shirts. Oh my goodness. Yeah, next challenge, why not? Curious to see what's next. Your away team re-enters the arena. The team enters a gigantic labyrinth filled with what you can safely assume are dastardly traps and monsters, but no clear path forward. Barrett requests some orders. Blast through the walls. It seems like just always going with the number that's higher seems better, so it's not much of a choice. I don't know. Yay! Readying their, in hindsight, probably illegal weapon. Right. Barrett fires a single shot and blasts through every single wall in the maze. Maze solved. Your team returns to the front of the Coliseum ready for the third and final challenge. Let's finish this. The away team marches into the Coliseum one last time. What could that final challenge be? The test of ice cream? Mountains of what appear to be ice cream line the arena. Weirder still, there doesn't seem to be an obvious opponent. The aliens in the stands watch breathlessly. What are your orders? Melt it. Barrett sighs heavily and sets their face with a party pooper. Alright. I mean, it was red, so it's the best option. You know, that's the... Oh, no! Oh, that was less bad than it could have been. Blub, blub, blorp. The ice cream-filled pit is now brimming with soupy milk. Several crew members struggling to stay afloat sink below the surface. After the rest of the team scrambles into a waffle boat, the crowd goes wild. Oh my god, I'm losing so many men. Your team faced the challenges of the arena and prevailed. The master of the arena calls forward and demands to know what they seek as a reward. Glory, fame, or food? Food. The arena master looks at Barrett puzzled. Seriously? Okay, huge platters of food carried to the centre of the arena. Yeah, good. I mean, what's the point of glory and other stuff? You know, you can't eat glory. Okay. We are running low on crew, though. That should be our priority. Also fuel and hull. Shortly after deploying a routine foraging expedition to a nearby jungle world, you receive an emergency request. A sweaty corporal explains that the team is being chased by a Gratuitous Rex, the most feared alpha predator in the sector. Use a pheromone screen to cover their retreat. This is the science option, so that's probably the best. The science option suggests that the team has access to chemicals that could confuse the Gratuitous Rex if combined in the right proportions. Yeah, so the plus just means there's more good places to land on. No! Oh, bullshit. At first you believe it's working, but suddenly the team starts hailing the comms. Sobbing, they can't go on and have many regrets. Dang, it's some sort of tear gas. Seems a mercy as the Gratuitous Rex devours them all. We're running out of crew. We only have 5 left. Let's see. None of these could give us crew. Let's just go to the G-type star, I guess. Damn, I'm not doing very well. Somehow, the ship's annual talent competition, Indestructible Idol, snuck up on you. If you lose to any of your inept subordinates, you'll be the laughing stock the captains are. Don't panic, you can make this work. Try something new and exciting. No, that will lose us crew. Let's just do this. Go with one of your classic acts. You know your crew came to hear the hits and you intend to deliver. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel here. You decide to dust off one of your timeless showstoppers. Okay, the odds are decent. Yeah, it is a lot of RNG. You know, there's not a lot of... I don't feel like I'm making any meaningful choices. You think you can still pull off your trick where you get hit in the gut with a proton cannonball from a few feet away? Ball bounds off your stomach and careens around the ship like a pinball. It finally comes to rest in the warp core. Moving on. Great, we have fuel. We need crew, damn it. Shifting browns and oranges. Right, yeah. You'd think we'd use less food if we have fewer crew, but I guess not. You spot unexpected passengers aboard, taking holographic pictures and asking impertinent questions of your crew. They claim to be fans from another dimension. where you, your ship crew and perils are viewed as popular entertainment. Ah, the Galaxy Quest situation. Impress your new adoring fans. Now that will lose us crew. We can't afford to lose crew. I get. See, it's all just. You know, you do have decisions to make, but they're kind of obvious. Like, I mean, okay, so this has a greater chance of success because we have more bravado. But yeah, I guess there are decisions to make. So do I take the risk of losing more crew, but with a higher chance of success, or do I go with the option that costs us things we can afford to lose, but has less chance of success? I'm going to go with this. Get the fans off my ship. You immediately take a dislike to these fans. They know things about the ship they shouldn't. They're far too excited. For you know, there could be Ganaxian spies. You orders patrols to scrub the ship for intruders. You order, that should be. Yes? No! No! What? Okay, that was weird. I kind of feel like this should have more to do. Like maybe a mini game, something other than just RNG to make it a bit more interesting. The fans get the message. They've overstayed their welcome and hasten to exit, taking lots of photos and basically everything. As thanks, they offer crystals they claim are made of dilithium. Whatever it is, it keeps the engine running. Okay, great. So we have plenty of fuel. Industrial station, looks like a good place to trade. Fuel is in high demand. Okay, so trading. Fuel is in high demand. That's good. We should rest. Time to chat with the locals. Look at this alien. That's a cool alien. It's got like a gas mask on. Receive a message from a nearby mining colony inviting you to stop by to trade resources. They seem friendly enough. Let's chat with the locals. You wander the cramped halls of the mining colony until you come upon something resembling a general store and a bar. An elderly Grobulin leans against his stall board. Let's trade for resources. Aha, okay, so let's get some... We can't get any... Oh. I must... Okay, we need to... Okay. There we go, that's how we get credits. And then we can get some more crew. Let's trade some food. Get some more crew. You can actually sell them part of your hull? That doesn't make much sense. I don't think I should get rid of any more fuel. Let's get a bit more crew. And... Actually, oh shit. Oh, I think I... Alright, that'll do. That might not be... Okay. Finish your dealings with the Grubbin and take a look around. The bar still seems to be open. Let's go to the bar then. Take a look around. The bar is packed with lively characters from all around the sector. Who would you like to talk to? The bartender. Do you know any rumours? The bartender welcomes you to sit down. As you talk, he offers to teach you a thing or two about the mining station. Okay. Let's see. This could increase our tactics. Tell me about the surrounding area. Bartender leans back and folds his arms. Well, I'd love to share it with you, but sadly information isn't free around here. How about 4 crew? Okay. I mean, I just bought them. Sure, take my crew. The bartender says, sure, I'll put them to work. After your former crew's contracts are transferred, the bartender gives you valuable tactical data about the region. Hey, you got to make the hard choices as a captain. You know. Wow. I shouldn't have done that. You return to the hub. The general store is still open. The bar appears to be closed. Okay, let's go. Receive a message. Oh, it's the same. We should rest. What's HP? Where's our HP meter? Oh, that's for these guys. Okay, no, we don't need to rest. We're fine. Let's move on. You land the ship at a sleepy fuel depot for a routine fill-up when suddenly all hell breaks loose. Attention, lowlifes! This depot has the privilege of being raided by the dazzling and dangerous Dazer beams. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! What do we do? This is again really good pixel art here. I like it. Explain that you don't want any trouble. Open fire. Placate her with yummy treats. Yeah, we can spare the fuel. I mean the food. Yeah, okay. You have intelligence on Dazer beams and know her one weakness. You dash into the matter mart and frantically search for a decadent deterrent. Cool. Yes. Yes. Yay. Buy a sizable German chocolate cake and present it to the ruthless raider outside. Ooh, mine. You wait for a breathless 3 minutes as she devours the cake. Have a fill up and armor coating on me, but tell no one. Excellent. We got some hull and some fuel. Very nice. Look at that. Completely random, but a good result. Wow, we're almost at our goal. That can't be right. Let's move on. Okay. During dinner in the cafeteria, you jokingly mentioned how great you are at dancing. Suddenly, your first officer is furious. Yeah, well, it's time to prove it. I demand you face me in a dance battle. The entire cafeteria starts whooping. Uh-oh. Solo dance battle or group dance battle? We can't afford to lose the crew, so let's do solo dance. It's a dance battle. The people want, they'll get one. Just you and your first officer battling out in the ways of old. The music starts. Okay. We have a good bonus for this one. Yes? Yes? No! What? Oh my goodness. You start off strong, but inexplicably pull something in your lower back and collapse onto the floor. The contest stops as your first officer puts chilled Nutri-Paste on the injury. The genuine concern is nice, but you're still humiliated. I've lost some bravado. And person here has lost some diplomacy. And we all lost some food. Alright, that wasn't great. Let's see, that can give us food. This can give us random. Okay, let's go for the food. We need it. Yes, we do. Okay. You receive a frantic message from the cafeteria. Apparently, someone has added water to a giant brick of dehydrated Nutri-Paste, and it has begun to grow exponentially. Several crew members are trapped behind a giant blob of Nutri-Paste. Oh dear. Food fight, depend on chemistry. Yeah, let's do let's science the shit out of this. The scientists concur that using a fuel-enhanced chemical flamethrower is the best means of defeating the Nutri-Paste blob. Okay. So it kind of reminds me of the sort of dialogue choices encounters you'd get in FTL, but the RNG of it is exposed rather than hidden, which is an interesting approach. Two of your security team accidentally cross the streams. You were warned about not to ever cross the streams. The blob disappears, but not before draining a lot of power. Oh, we lost some fuel, but we kind of can afford it. Okay. So I can take a more direct route by going this way, and we might get some crew. Yeah, I feel like the game is kind of just missing a little bit more interactivity. It is kind of moves into a kind of casual game with the lack of interactivity in some ways. Like, I feel like it would be good if there was some, like in FTL, where you get certain devices and crew members give you special bonuses, like the blue options, where you could choose like things that give you a special advantage in a situation rather than just this stat-based thing. So I think this is a good formula, but it could be expanded on. Anyway, your manufacturing robot, MK421, while you're at your post, has constructed an exact copy of herself. She informs you that she has lots of ideas and wants to make more friends. This makes you a little uneasy. Her green eyes blink at you, awaiting your orders. No, this is fine. You know, I was going to build a giant friend. Offer her full use of the lab. Check her motivation drive. Yeah, build a giant friend. Adventurous, I will comply with your request, Captain. MK begins a production of the massive BFF-01 Mecha Companion. No one will mess with you once this behemoth is on the crew. Okay, looking good. No! Why did it do that? Okay. Oh, come on. It's bullshit. The work is finished and it's time to activate the BFF-01. As the massive robot stands up for the first time, its legs begin to buckle, it topples over, destroying a freezer unit filled with Nutri-Bolts. Well, that was educational. Okay. We gained some science, lost some bravado, and lost a lot of food. Oh no! We're at negative food. Starvation! But we're almost to our goal! Get here at any cost. Alright. We're losing crew at starvation, but we did it! Mission successful! Look at that! Congratulations, Captain Forever. You have successfully traversed the Wilkie May in a most daring expedition. Galaxy Force honours you with the title Unfortunate Rule Breaker. Became more appliance than died from dysentery. Just wasn't good enough. Okay. Crushed by an elephant. Oh, it actually tells you the actual deaths. That's That's kind of cool. Elmer Fudge. Sold to a bartender. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That was pretty bad. Really wanted a sandwich. Became extremely peckish. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Okay, interesting. So I guess that was just the one galaxy, and you move on to the next ones. So I did end up playing a bit more, but the gameplay is much the same as what you've seen so far. I think it's a really good premise to move the Oregon Trail formula into space. I mean, I love space, and the presentation is really nice. I love the pixel art and the personality of the characters and stuff, but unfortunately it really is lacking some depth. It kind of feels like a mobile casual game or something like a board game, but as a single player PC game, I feel like it doesn't really have the depth that it needs to be something I'm going to go back to. Dice roll mechanic to determine the outcome of events is just kind of unsatisfying, unfortunately. Like you can have a little bit of influence over what happens with your stats and stuff, but ultimately that just takes away any meaningful choice, because it's like, well, I'll just choose the option with the highest related stat bonus. There's not a lot of tactics involved. There's not a lot of meaningful decisions. Feels like a lot of it it skews a bit too far RNG, if you ask me. And it's a shame, because I think that with a bit more expansion, like putting in some more fleshed out game mechanics in place of the dice roll stuff, this could be really something. But yeah, I'm afraid, given that, unless you want something that's just like something you can kind of half pay attention to and just enjoy the ride, then I think this is not really something I can recommend, unfortunately. But maybe you disagree. Maybe this looks great. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Are you someone who enjoys tactical combat with a comedio retro fantasy aesthetic? Well, let me tell you, Buster, you ought to be playing Guildmaster, a gratuitous subtitle available on Steam. Yes, that's right, Guildmaster, gratuitous subtitle is the comedy fantasy retro aesthetic tactical combat comedy retro game for you. Learn how to build a whole team of folks and get them going and try to kill everything. Guildmaster gratuitous subtitle is available at the low cost of insert price here. So head on over to Steam and pick up Guildmaster gratuitous subtitle, the retro comedio fantasio computer aesthetic tactical strategy game that you've all been waiting for. Pick it up and put it in your mouth. No, don't put it in your mouth. Definitely do put it in your mouth. No, do not put it in your mouth. Go ahead and put it in your... No, I'd forbid you from putting it in... Okay, go ahead, put it in your mouth.